My name is Cotton. We are playing Unpacking today, and I went to the two-line opening today in Redmond and Bellevue, so we're going to talk about what I thought of that. Yeah, we're multitasking today. This book belongs to me. 1997. That's older than me. So, about the event itself. The two-line light rail segment opened today at the time of recording this, April 27th, and they had events at each of the 8 stations, like free stuff and photo ops and performances from local schools and organizations. There were a surprising number of families there and a lot of things for kids to do at the event. I didn't know that train openings were such a family event. But they had free stuff like coffee from Dope Coffee, not sponsored. But I will say the Madagascar vanilla latte was very good. I also got a lollipop randomly while waiting in line for the free coffee, and that was definitely a highlight of my day. There were free food trucks at the Redmond Technology Station. I think they were sponsored by Microsoft, and I assume because that station's the station closest to the Microsoft campus, they wanted to flex a little bit by giving free food. I didn't want to wait in the food lines, besides the one for coffee, so I just didn't. They also had a Minecraft photo booth area. Nintendo had a photo booth area for Mario and Luigi. Sometimes I feel like creating drama in my head. So when I saw that, I was thinking of it like these two big corporations trying to outflex each other with their photo booths. So the train itself, the ride itself, so smooth. Like, I didn't feel like I was gonna go flying at any moment. All the stopping and starting was smooth, which is good because at certain points the train got really full and I didn't have anything to hold on to, so my balance was really being tested. Luckily, I didn't fall into anyone's arms like a drama TV show, so that's another win for the day. I think, in general, 2 cars for a train, perfectly fine. For opening day, it was crowded. But that's fine, because it's just opening day. The line takes 20 minutes from South Bellevue to Redmond Technology Station, so from one end to the other. And it goes every 10 minutes, which I think is often enough. It's the same amount of time each train for the one line in Seattle takes at its fastest, since the one line starts at 15 minutes between each train when it's not busy and gets down to 10 minutes. I know people in cities with better public transit are aghast with waiting 10 minutes, but personally I think it's fine. Oh, what a cute poster. Oh, sorry. If there's ever any pause during this of me talking, it's because I forget what I'm doing. I did say we were multitasking. I did not say I was good. What was that? Oh, I can take pictures now? Cool. That's a fun way to introduce a new game feature. So, the stations I stopped at had a 2-minute warning when a train was going to be arriving. I did hear some people comment on there not being a live countdown, like at a lot of the bus stops, since they have a screen that shows you when the next train's arriving and when... Why did I say train? I said meant bus. They have like a display to show when the next bus is arriving and the future buses after that. And maybe they'll add that one day to the train stations, or maybe it just doesn't need a countdown because it's literally every 10 minutes. Let me reorganize this. The 2 line is supposed to eventually connect to the 1 line in Seattle, but the part that goes across Lake Washington over Mercer Island, if anyone knows the Puget Sound area, is supposed to open early 2025. So they opened this section first. And a good thing is they had a lot of signage around to show how to connect between the 2 light rail segments by bus, which is very helpful if they're gonna do what they did and open one part. Okay, what am I... you get the point. You're smart. There was signage. That was my point. Something odd that confused me Uh, sorry, I gotta organize this. Something that confused me is the part of the line that continues up to downtown Redmond is not open yet, alright? So the last stop going north is the Redmond Technology Station. I didn't check if the southernmost stop, South Bellevue, also had this, so I can't speak to that. But once the train gets to Redmond Technology Station, both sides of the track go in the same direction. But the signs don't make that fully clear that trains on both sides of the platform are going the same way. I assume the signs on the ceiling of the station were put up for when the rest of the line opens, so they don't need to switch out the signs later. Yay! But it just confused me at first. Whoa, 2004? That's younger than me. Super random, but I need to tell someone. Someone was snoring behind me on the train. It wasn't quiet snoring either. It was bass boosted, revving a lawnmower snoring. Like, get your beauty sleep, you know. Do you. It was just very hard to ignore, so I have to tell someone. Setting up this desk and game just makes me want to hit him with the "What's up, guys? Welcome to my desk setup vlog. Today we're setting up my desk." And this is why I don't do vlogs. But yeah, personally, I was very excited for the new line to open. I know some people have been saying the train opening's gonna invite homeless people over from Seattle, but it's the same people who don't want to provide any sort of support for the people who need it. I don't think avoiding a good public transit system is the solution to that. I think cities providing support for the people on the street is the solution. You know, public transit is an improvement for any city, especially as cities become more expensive and people don't feel like paying $200 a month to have a place to park their car that takes $5 per gallon of gas to fill. But I digress. People there seemed excited. People were recording the train go by at every station and on the street sometimes, so I am in at least 20 people's videos now as a blur racing by. Also random, has nothing to do with the light rail. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I was standing at a station and I was behind a group of people who were enjoying themselves and yapping away, and it felt weird to be so close while they yapped, as if I'm eavesdropping, even though they're speaking loud enough so people around them can hear. I was not eavesdropping at all, but I ended up trying to casually wander away from them, but these yappers were loud, so I could still hear them, but I felt better about not being directly next to them. Maybe I'm just irritable, but I hate standing near yappers in public. I then just sat down near some yappers, and I was considering moving again, but I didn't want to look rude, so I just sat there and dealt with it. Oh, also, I saw two furries, and after watching Swell Entertainment, I've learned that it's not a real event if there are no furries present, so it was very fun to see them. Fun's not the right word. It was a relief to see them. It was exciting. It's like Where's Waldo, but real life. Like, where's the furry? And once I saw them, I was like, okay, cool. One of my favorite parts was when people would say, "Wait, where's this train going?" when there are signs on each platform saying where the train's going. Except for, you know, the Redmond Technology Station that we talked about, where the sign was not that clear. But we'll move on from that. But there's a sign on each platform saying where the train's going, and an arrow pointing out the track. And I understand, not everyone's familiar with riding trains, and maybe the event made you overwhelmed, so you didn't look around. But it was just funny to watch from an outside perspective. And I considered pointing out the signs, but it's okay. Like 10 seconds later, they saw the signs and they're like, oh, there's a sign. We love to see personal growth in real time. In conclusion, I liked the event. It's nice to see people excited about the new train, just as I am, as a public transit enthusiast. Because, again, I'm not paying $200 a month to park a car. No city can convince me that that's a valid price. Having events at each station was fun. It's a nice way of getting people to actually try out the train. I look forward to seeing when the rest of the line opens. Hopefully sometime early next year, if it doesn't get pushed back. That's it for this video. Comment down below, if Microsoft and Nintendo came to life, who would win in a boxing match? We will continue unpacking next time. I want to talk about my time at SakuraCon, so stay tuned. We'll probably do unboxing as I yap about that too. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button. If you like trains, leave a like. If you don't like trains, leave a like. Press the subscribe button. I'm hoping to upload more long gameplay videos each week, so if you want to join me in this journey, subscribe. It would be a dream to reach 1,000 subs by the end of 2024, so let's make it happen. Leave a comment on any other games you would like to see me play. Let me know if you liked this dual gaming and chatting about events content. Check out my Instagram if you like more often uploads and want to interact. I want to use my Instagram as a way of interacting with people more. I'll finish off this last box and unpacking with some silent unpacking gameplay for y'all. Okay, thanks, bye.